What's up, you guys? It's Rob here. Today I'm going to be talking about something that I feel like that needs to be talked about, and it's the difference between short-term investing and long-term investing. And I feel like a lot of people right now are in the stock market for short-term gains and not really thinking about the longer picture, because after all, the stock market has been created as a device of transferring wealth from those who are paid, as Warren Buffett says famously, those who are impatient to those who are patient, kind of thing. So we're going to be seeing stocks that are going to be going up and down and all that kind of stuff, and not everything's just going to go up. We've been in a massive bull market essentially for the whole entire past year, and the huge thing is now we're actually starting to see a little bit of volatility in some days where we're down and some days where we're up. And sometimes the market in general is up, but a lot of our stocks are down. So I feel like I just need to address this because it needs to be said that investing is more of a long-term strategy, because we need to be patient. And I'm going to give you guys a few examples of what I'm seeing, and then also the reasons why we need to be patient and why patience in the end wins out versus capitalizing on a short-term gain kind of thing. But if you guys can, do me a huge favor, drop a comment down below. Let me know what your investing strategy is. Hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button. Remember to turn on the notifications. And then I also have a link down below for my Webull. When you do join Webull, you do get 2 free stocks valued anywhere between $8 and $1,600. You get 1 free stock when you join and create your account and your account's approved. And then you get another stock when you're depositing $100, and those 2 free stocks can be valued at up to $8, anywhere from $8 to $1,600. So let's go ahead and actually hop on over here. I'm going to hop on over to my desktop and I'm going to share it with you guys. And these are general comments that I'm seeing across. It was like PLTR, Tattoo Chef, CCIV, like all these popular kind of stocks that have been trending very well last year, and then now they're kind of not doing the best kind of thing. And like you have SP here saying one day the market is a solid green, this one is down more than 5%. Andrew saying, remember when stocks go up more than one day in a row? Those were fun times. Like holding stocks is like having a constant hangover. That was on a PLTR. And like Palantir is a great company, and sure, yes, it is going down in the short term, but in long term, like you got to think. I think long term. I don't invest for the short term, because most of the times when you invest for the short term, you're maybe taking the small bag, but you might be leaving the briefcase of money on the table. Like I don't want to be leaving as that amount of money on the table. You have Luke here saying, in 1 month, it's been green 3 times. Like, we've got to be patient here, people. Johnny Cash, not the real Johnny Cash, but is this the day we'll see a green day? Like, come on, guys. Like, we got to be patient here. And then Joe, this one really gets me. Last time the NASDAQ was at 14K, this was $45. Now the NASDAQ is back at 14K, and this is $22, lost over 50% of its value in a month or two. And the huge thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up Webull here. This is the Dow Jones over the past year. It's literally been nothing but a bull trend. This is the SPY over the past year. Nothing but a bull trend. This is the NASDAQ over the past year. Pretty much nothing but a bull trend, but as you can see, as of recently, it has gotten pretty volatile because we are going up and down now. Now, the huge thing is when we have these kinds of comments, the huge thing that I want to do is, all right, well, if I'm in, let's take a famous stock. Let's take a look at Amazon. I can type. Amazon.com. So if we take a look at Amazon over the past year, it's gone from about $2,256 all the way up to $3,552. And currently right now it's trading at $3,399.44. Well, if we take Amazon and we blow it all the way out to the past 5 years, what if I invested in Amazon 5 years ago? It would have been $599.20. I would have seen a return all the way up of essentially 6 times the value of the stock. Now, the huge thing is if I got into this stock and said, hey, I'm going to be into this stock, and oh no, it has its first red day. All right, I'm out. I'm done, kind of thing. As soon as it has a red day, I'm done. I don't want to do that. You would have left a lot of money on the table, kind of thing. Now, let's take a look at what's another popular stock? Let's say Tesla, because Tesla is one of the ones that has had dramatic growth. So if we take a look at the past 5 years, 5 years ago, Tesla was trading around $49. Now, today, it's trading at $739. So I'm no math person, but that's a huge multiplier kind of thing. And what I'm trying to get across here is we got to stop thinking about investing as a short-term strategy. Investing in is not a short-term strategy. This is literally taking our money, putting it to the side, not looking at it for the next. Personally, some stocks that I invest in, I don't even look at, because in the next 18 to 20 months, they may just move sideways. But I know in the next 5 to 10 years, there are going to be huge disruptors in the industry, and I have high conviction in those stocks. And that's the other thing. When you invest, you should have some form of conviction in the stock. If you don't have conviction within the stock, then you shouldn't be putting your money in it, because essentially what you're doing is walking into a casino, and I know a lot of people say the market's like a casino, and just pulling the lever and hoping that you hit 777s kind of thing. Like, it's not exactly going to happen all the time. You may get lucky once, but what the best thing to do is to put your money in, let it sit, and just let it have compound effect. And the more that it compounds, the more that you're going to get. You have different stocks like dividend stocks, you have growth stocks, you have all these different kinds of stocks. Just invest for the long term and keep the broader picture and be patient, because if you were patient with Tesla and you invested in 2016 and you bought 10 shares of Tesla at $50, you would be owning $7,000 worth of stock. So it's going to grow. We just have to practice patience. And I know a lot of us want to see immediate returns, because we had this bull market since COVID that literally dropped 30% and then has just ripped ever since. And we can go back and look at the NASDAQ. You can literally just see this rip for the whole entire time. And we have to keep in mind that it's going to go down. We're going to have days where things are going to go down. We just need to keep this long-term outlook. And the best example is Amazon. Amazon literally 5 years ago was $600, and now it's a $3,000 stock. Like, it's a huge deal. We need to be patient when investing. If you're not patient when you're investing, just put your money into like a savings account or something like that and use it there, because it's going to do better there than you putting it in a stock and then you seeing it turn red, or you trying to expect some large return in a short period of time. It's just not going to happen. It's not the kind of thing that normally happens with stocks. Most stocks take 5 to 10 years to grow. And if we're expecting a stock to double in a year, great. If it doesn't double in a year, I'm not going to be selling it because it doesn't double. I still have the long-term vision that I want to maintain. And I think we need to have that, because the market spoiled us over the past year. And the fact that we have these kinds of we have this kind of growth, and we have this kind of bull run, and we're concerned about a stock not doubling in a month kind of thing. We need to kind of check ourselves in the mirror and remind ourselves that investing is a long-term strategy. And Warren Buffett did say it best. It is, I'll just pull it up. The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. So let's practice patience, guys. while we're investing, and we'll see the return in 5 or 10 years kind of thing. So maybe in 5 or 10 years, instead of buying a Tesla, you can buy 5 Teslas kind of thing. So just keep that perspective, be patient within the stock market, and your money will grow. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.